Hello. Today I'd like to share some thoughts on change. You know, change is everywhere, all the time, and yet it seems to cause an enormous amount of motion and tends to scare folks to death. Have you noticed? You know, it was 2,500 years ago that the Greek philosopher Heraclitus said, "The only constant is change." So 2,500 years ago, they knew change was happening. What I want to share here is that how we look at or view change and how or if we resist change has an impact on how we live our lives. Now, there's planned change, certainly, those changes that we decide we want to make, and then there's the unplanned changes, those changes that happen beyond our control. But both kinds of change impact us emotionally and psychologically, that provide us with things we have to deal with. And as we know, generally speaking, most human beings just instinctively resist change. We do. So when I talk about change, we have different perspectives on it. And here's a couple of examples. It's said that to the fearful person, change is threatening because things could get worse. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Things could get worse. We know people like this. We may be people like this, are we? And yet what this is, it's just a pattern of thought through a negative lens. And people who are working on the conscious path are working to break that particular pattern of thought. And on the other side, it is said that people who are hopeful are encouraged by change because it means things could get better. And that too is a pattern of thought through a positive lens. Now, whether it's a positive lens or a negative lens, we're still dealing with the duality that we live in. And if we want to break away from duality thinking, we shift into a different perspective. Now, Darity, you say, what could that different perspective be if it's not positive or negative? Well, I think it's a practical, holistic approach. So here's the idea. A conscious, confident, evolving person views change, the challenge or the opportunity, as a chance to grow spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, or it gives us the opportunity to be of service to someone, something. My best opportunity that I had was when my mom died. I mean, when I got her diagnosis, this awful, emotionally changing experience, and there was no way back from it. This was not going to get any better. Oh my goodness. The only way I could deal with that awful change in my life was to be of service to her and to support her in her deathing. And the gift that she gave me by allowing me to do that helped me get through that awful, awful change in my life. So my point is that if we live consciously viewing change as a sacred process, it allows us to awaken to that sacred process as part of our life and part of change. And when we do that, we gain deeper insights and new levels of acceptance that we didn't have possible before. So think about stepping into the new reality of change. Thanks for listening. Aho.